us on our right. So welcome to this session, and over to you, sir, to explain what is Sujok therapy and what exactly will people be learning when they come to your workshop here in Kanha Shantivanam. Thank you.
Thank you, Ekta ji. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me opportunity to share about Sujok therapy. Let me share my PPT with all of you. So today I am going to share a little bit about a basic idea about Sujok therapy. So what is Sujok therapy? Sujok is a Korean word. In Korea, Su means hand and Jok means fit. So whatever treatment we are doing in hand and feet is called Sujok therapy. And how Sujok therapy was developed? It was developed by Professor Park. He is a Korean philosopher. See, in more than 809 years back, there was some problem in China, and few teachers, few monks migrated to Korea. Some went to Japan, some went to other places. So one monk who meditated and find all the points in the hands, and all the acupuncture points is transferred into the hand. And from there was another therapy developed that is called Korean hand acupuncture, which is still practiced in India and many parts of the country. It is practiced in Korea and many parts of the world. But in 1980s, professor going through many energy system. I will talk about the energy system little bit after some time. And while going through a lot of study about reflexology, Chinese acupuncture, and other energy system in the present in the world, he developed some other changes into the Korean hand acupuncture, and then he he developed Sujok therapy. So he moved throughout the world throughout his life and to spread his knowledge, and he finally developed the whole system in which he incorporated many energy systems. There are 4 major energy systems present in the world. One from China, from Meridian energy system, from India, the Chakra energy system, and from Egypt, the Diamond energy system, and from Mesopotamia, Spiral energy system. And then he developed the whole Sujok therapy. And finally, he developed an association that is called Sujok, International Sujok Association. We are working under this association. We are spreading all his knowledge. And he has written many books, and he developed many science, many systems. You can see here. The first is the correspondence system, which we are going to discuss in Kana, the first level. And then there was 6 energy therapy, 8 and origin theory, triorigin, his final invention. There are many therapies he developed: acupuncture, mudra, mantras, breathing exercise, direction therapy. And in this is we are going to discuss only about the correspondence system over there. These are other advanced therapy. And why Sujok therapy? We should learn why Sujok therapy, because it is scientific. How can we say it is scientific? I will come to this point in the last. And it is easy. See, it is such a simple science that within 2 days, people can understand the basics of this science. And at the same point, it is such an advance that even MBBS, MD doctors are trying to learn this science, because it is based on the energy system. And these theories are based on the energy system. But the first therapy, the first level, that is the correspondence system, is the basic system, and everybody can learn. And the results are very fast. In acute condition, you can get instant result. For chronic disease, we need few sessions. But for acute problems, we get instant result. And it is very effective. Even within 2 days, if you learn that science, you can apply immediately in your problems. Even especially for pain, you will get immediate result with the magnets and the seed itself. And on the basic level, there is no side effects. Why there is no side effect? Because this hand and feet works as a remote control. And with the remote, we can operate television or whatever things, but we cannot create any harm to the television or AC or anything. So from the basic level, you cannot harm your body. Only the effect is you will get a good, either you will get result or either there will be no result. But there is no side effect for this in the basic level. In the advanced level, definitely we have to learn about the energy system, how to apply magnet, needles, and colors. But with the acupressure, what we apply, you will never get any side effect with this level. Now, the come to the point of scientific. When I was learning medical science, the physiotherapy in the medical college, then I went to body acupuncture, and then this science came in front of me. At that time, I was thinking, how can this we treat people only through the hand and feet? Even in the body acupuncture, we are applying big needles, and how come these small needles can give results? So logically, I thought, how can this science be? Is there any science behind this, or is there any logic behind this? Even one nuclear scientist asked me this question whether it is scientific or not. When I started my practice in 2009, at that time I didn't have any experience. So I explained him that based on logic, this is proven science. Then he accepted that what is the logic and all. Then I explained him. Then he said, then it is a scientific theory. Because in science also, first we consider anything, then we go for the proof. In the same way, here also, we will explain everything based on the logic. You cannot deny anything, whether it is hand, it is leg, it is head point, pancreas point, other points, everything based on logic. Even the Sujok therapy, starting from this basic level till Trajan, time acupuncture and everything, it is based on logic. So first we go through the logics, and then we apply whether you are getting any painful point on your lumbar area or not, you're on the headache area or not. And if you're getting the painful point, and then your pain is reducing or not with application of therapy or not. So logically, it is proven. Even from last 18 years, I'm practicing, and we are getting wonderful result with the Sujok therapy. Then comes the other scientific point. Other scientific point is the science is based on theory of 5 elements. First, professor developed this theory, this science based on the 5 element. And this 5 element theory itself is a proven theory. And Ayurveda is based on 5 element. Vastu is based on 5 element. There are a lot of things which is based on 5 element. Then professor developed from, I will come to this slide later on. Professor, these are the energy system. Then on, I will come to the 5 element theory. Then professor developed from 5 element to 6 key, the 8 key. I will come to all those theory. So it is very much scientific. It is easy, fast, and effective. Then how come this system work? This is a basic level. How come this work? See, our body is developed from a single cell in the mother's womb, and this body is developed through some energy system. First, 3 layers developed, and different organ system developed. So based on some similarities, some energy system, there are few systems which are similar to our body. In hand and feet is the most similar part. And other parts also has similarities. Say iris, through iris we used to diagnose, through ear we used to treat also, through tongue we used to diagnose. So there are many acupressure, reflexology systems through which we used to diagnose and treat in our body. In the same way, Sujok has the similarity. Based on the similarity, one coded message, you can say if there is some problem in the liver, then there is energy system is flowing in our body, and then in that energy system there is some blockage, you can say there is some short circuit, and that information will be stored, will be transferred to those corresponding point of liver. That message will come to your corresponding system in your hand, in your eyes, in your ear, in your tongue, and everywhere. And people are using it for treatment purpose and for diagnosis purpose. And when you stimulate that liver point, that message will be decoded, and one energy pathway, energy wave will be generated, and that will hit to that organ, and that organ will respond with that energy changes, and that will help in the energy healing of that organ. So this science is based on actually the energy system of our body. What are the energy system we will discuss later on. So this is the correspondence system which we are going to use. And in this science, in this level, we are going to use different modalities. The modalities part is only the 10%. Professor used to say the result will depend on the 90%. Result will depend on the how accurate you can find the point. And the rest 10% is whether you are applying pressure, puncture, color, magnet, whatever. that is only the 10%. So 90% is the how accurately we can find out the most painful point, or the point through which the energy wave will be generated, and it will send back to the corresponding organ. So in these 2 days, we are going to learn only about how to find the exact point, and the modalities also we are going to practice. Even we will do some practical sessions also, where we can find we can treat the participants or the patient, through which they can have a hands-on training also. So the next question is, what is how this energy system works? See, our body is made up of physical body. There are panch kosas in our body, and the annamaya kosa is the physical body, and the pranamaya kosa is the energy body. And in energy body, different energy systems, the energy is flowing in a different energy system. See, professor has developed this Sujok therapy based on these 4 major energy system which is present in our world. See, in body acupuncture, the people deal with only the chakra system, meridian system. And in India, we know about the chakra system, the nadis and chakras. If you ask any yoga therapist which say Vishuddhi chakra is connected with which meridian, or if you ask any acupuncturist which how this energy between meridian and chakra is flowing, nobody can answer. But professor has developed such a system, and he went inside his body, you can say, and in the pranamaya kosa, and he saw every energy system, how these chakras and meridians are interacting. Even in our body, from Egypt, he took the pyramid theory. If you combine 2 pyramids, there it becomes like a diamond. So he developed the diamond energy system. Even in our body, there is spiral energy. You can see here there is spiral. Our DNA is spiral. Muscle fiber is spiral. So a lot of spiral energy system is present in our body. So how these energy systems are combining, communicating with each other, this whole system professor has developed. And if there is any problem in your energy system, then the message will come to your corresponding organ. And if we stimulate that, through that, we can correct the energy system. Even we have higher levels of the energy system, that is advanced levels, through which also we are used to correct the energy system. And in diamond, you can see these points are the external chakras. So in our body, there are few chakras which are present in the inner core, that is Ira, Pingala, and Sushumna Nadis around that. And there's some external energy chakra which is present in outside our body. So how these energy systems are working, communicating with each other, this whole theory professor has developed, but it takes time to learn everything. But in this level, we are going to discuss only the basic similarities and how can we use acupressure, color, and basic modalities to help ourselves. And this system is a, you can say, self-healing mechanism. So anybody can learn and can use this system to heal themselves and their family members and their relatives. And just some idea about the Panch Kosa and the energy system. See, this is the Annamaya Kos. It is Annamaya Kos is related with our physical body, and Pranamaya Kos is where the energy body is moving. That is our meridians, chakras, nadis, everything. Manomaya kosa is about emotion, and Gyanmaya kosa is about intellect, and Anandmaya is about spirit. So and Annamaya kosa is about physical body. Modern science concerned only about the physical body. They cannot see all these bodies because this is the energy body, and we deal with the energy body. And this first level, you can say, is the part of Sujok, physical part of the therapy, our therapy, Sujok therapy. Because here we are dealing with this physical, this is the, you can say, hard disks or hard disks of our system, and the energy system is the software part of our energy system. Through this hardware, we use to treat the energy software part of our body, and other parts are all energy system. And but this physical body, through this remote control, we can correct our energy system. And we know about it is connected our different body, pranamaya. You all people are into meditation, you know about all the punch course and the connection with the energy. So everything was connected in the Sujok also. Now, come to the energy part. So, professor, from the 5 element, there are 5 element theory in the Indian Ayurveda that is a little bit different from the Chinese 5 element theory. And in that 5 element theory, there was wood, fire, earth, metal, water. The air part was not present there in Chinese philosophy. And from that, professor has developed the 6 energy. 5 element has 6 energies. And then he found that we cannot explain everything from 6 energies because we have more than 5 senses. And again, he realized that we have more than 6 endocrine organs. There are more than 6 endocrine organs. He developed 8 energy system. He added brightness and darkness also. And he explained everything based on the 8 energy system. Then finally, he developed triagen theory. In that, he developed there are 3 major energy system in the world. In the same way, Ayurveda also, there are Vat, Pitta, Kapha. But that Vat, Pitta, Kapha is based on 5 element. Even if you go to homeopathy, there is solar syphilis, psychosis, and all the energy system in the medical world, they except allopathy, they have 3 major constitutions. So in Sujok also, he finally developed that there is 3 major energy system in the body, and he explained everything what happened in from zero world. There was a big bang, and in between the big bang, what happened there in the metaphysical world, how this energy world has been created, then the physical world has been created. We are not going to discuss all these things, just I am explaining he developed many things, and he explained everything into the triagen world. So if we ask anybody, can you see any similarity between hand and feet in our body, then hardly we recognize. But if you see this movement, you can understand there is a lot of similarity between our hand and feet. But in the course, we are going to discuss at least 10 similarity between hand and body. And based on that similarity, we are going to explain everything exact. We'll try to find out the exact point of head, neck, vertebra, and for every organ, for every part of our body. And we'll see if you have low back pain, do you have your pain in the lumbar area or not? If you have any thyroid issue, do you have any pain in the thyroid organ or not? And for pain, instantly we can see the result. For thyroid, we cannot say instant result. But for pain, we can say instant result. For gastric issues, we can say instant result. So we'll try to first learn how we can explain this similarity in our hand and feet. And what are the modalities we will learn? See, modalities is acupressure. We can do acupressure over there. You can even do acupuncture. Generally, we go with the full course of correspondence system in the 2 days. If we get time, I will show you how to do acupuncture on the corresponding point. We can apply pressure through any tools also. We will learn how to apply seeds. See, professor developed seed therapy again based on the similarity. Seed will not only give you acupressure, seed has energy also, life force, and that life force is transferred when you apply that seed to your corresponding points. So your corresponding point will use that energy of that seeds, and that will help support your organs. Say if you have any kidney issue, then the similar seed is the rajma seed. So kidney bean seed, we can apply that kidney bean seeds based on the knowledge of Ayurveda. Whatever, say for if your gastric issue, if you apply any herbs, you can apply that herbs in your hand. For cough issues, you apply ginger, garlic, anything, we can apply that on the correspondence area. So seed has energy, and that energy will communicate with the energy system of our body, and that will help our body to heal. So this seed therapy we are going to discuss. Even the ring, we can do massage of our body. Then moxa, heat therapy, we can do that also with the Sujok correspondence system. So there are a lot of modalities we are going to discuss, and we can use these modalities in our body. And what are the benefits of learning this basic level? First is the diagnosis. How can we diagnose through this? See, if every day we massage in the hand, and through that massage, if you find any painful point, we can understand that there is some energy imbalance in that organ. Sometimes it is not, that will not come in your blood report. Why? Because if the problem is only in your pranamaya kosa, that will not reflect in your energy physical body. So that will not reflect in your blood report or scan. After say 25% disease progresses, then these energy problems will reflect in your annamucosa, in your blood report. So before coming that energy imbalances to your annamucosa, we can correct it through this. So we can diagnose it, and the same time we can treat it also through the Sujok therapy. So this is, and what are the indications, the contraindications? We should know, even about after learning any science, we should understand what are the indications and contraindications. So the indications, this level you can use in any patient in any condition. And what is contraindication? So for this level, there is no contraindication. Even for higher level, we talk whether we can treat or some conditions or not. Say for moxa, we will discuss there are some contraindication, the heat therapy, where you can use heat therapy or not. Say if there is some bleeding, you cannot give heat energy. So like that, the some modalities has contraindication, but for acupressure, there is no contraindication. Once we add magnet, colors, needles, and moxas, that has some contraindications where we should not use it, where we should use it. So that part also we are going to discuss. But this level, anybody can learn, and our professor's motto is to have each one therapist in each family. So there must be one Sujok therapist in each family. So we are working from that motto only. At least we should spread this science so that it should reach to the masses and people can help us for any condition. Even for emergency also, Sujok helps. Before coming to the medical aid, you can apply, you can help the patient. So this Sujok is going to help in the emergency conditions also. We are going to discuss how this Sujok is going to help in the emergency conditions also. Okay, Smile, thanks. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Thank you. Very nice. Jay, that was extremely nicely done, and especially in such a short period of time, you explained so much to us. Very, very thankful, and definitely worth coming and attending your workshop. I'll be the first one to register, I can tell you. We will be sharing this video with others. We'll be talking about how you do Sujok therapy and how long have you been practicing this. We'll try and spread the news. However, if there are any questions, we'll definitely be sharing them to you and then report back to the people who have these questions in the group today. I don't know if anybody has questions for sir. Everybody's fine with what he said. It was pretty clear. Good. It sounds good. We really can't thank you enough. Half an hour of your time given like this. So we'll be happy. I'll be the first one to register for your course because
Thank you.
I'm very curious and very excited to learn from you, because I understand that it's been a long time we've been wanting to do this. So finally we are nearing the class itself. Very excited about it. So thank you for coming, Ajayji.
Thank
And
you.
we'll be in touch. With your permission, we will be using certain parts of this video to share with our people, yeah? And we mail it to you and write it to you. So thank you so much. And
Thank
take
you.
care. See you in Kana Shanti Vanam soon.
Sure.
And we'll be together for the future. Thank you again. And thank you, Namita Ben from Calcutta, for introducing you to us and
Yes.
doing setup for us to bring it here. Thank you, Kalai, for organizing this call. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.